Hey, what's going on guys, Skit Gaming here, and today we're going to be checking out a much overlooked class in Blood and Iron, the Color Bearer. Color Bearers are those guys you always see in movies and then just sort of forget about because they aren't involved in any fighting. Well, except for Mel Gibson, of course. Oh yeah, and those crazy dudes at Portland. For the most part, Color Bearers were not used as regular soldiers, but rather played a more detached role during battle. The flag itself, also called a standard, was used to represent individual regiments. Not only did the standard provide a rallying point for soldiers and identification for the regiment, but it also held great psychological value. The regiment standard was usually embroidered with battle honors and other symbols representing the unit's achievements. If the enemy captures a standard, it has a demoralizing effect on the regiment whose standard was stolen. Because losing a flag was so shameful, elite or experienced soldiers were often assigned to be the color guard and defend the standard at all costs. The real honor, however, went to the man who got to hold the standard, also known as the color bearer. Obviously, his job was to bear the colors. In Blood and Iron, the Color Bearer serves a specialized support role, granting the swing speed buff to any allies near him. As you may have guessed, this buff makes those affected by it swing their melee weapons slightly faster. It can be stacked if a player is in close proximity to multiple friendly Color Bearers, up to the point where even the slowest weapons are ridiculously speedy. The Color Bearer does not need to actively hold the standard to give the buff, but rather emits it passively. To become the Color Bearer, because yes, there are people who can't figure it out on their own, you must go to the loadout menu, select an infantry regiment, and select Color Bearer. Most people don't want to be Color Bearer because the lack of a firearm and the fact that toting a giant flag tends to make you a very visible target. However, if used properly, the Color Bearer can be a very useful asset on the battlefield. Just play the support role, stay near clusters of allies, and don't engage the enemy head-on. Before I go, I'd like to mention a few corrections that you guys have made to my previous videos. First off, the knife kills a player in 4 hits, not 5. I still don't recommend it. If a lancer rides a hussar horse and strikes a player while going full speed with the lance, the target is killed instantly. Finally, and this will be the last time I say this, many of you have pointed out that while I have advised against harming musicians, fifers in particular in my general tips video, I'm shown killing fifers in other videos. For the umpteenth time, I don't attack a musician who's just chilling and playing music. However, I will not hesitate to put down a musician who is trying to kill me or my teammates, or one who's the last member of the enemy team. All of the fifers I have shown being cut down are guilty of swinging at me and therefore forfeited their right to live. Well, all except for that one at 142 in the Rifleman tutorial. That guy was actually innocent. Much thanks to Walther and Angry Kid for helping to make this video. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. The button for that's located right about here. If you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe. If you can't figure out how to do that, I'm sorry, but YouTube just isn't the place for you.